After the
trade.
The Ford delivered some great numbers for the third quarter itself. Total revenue was a record $50.5 billion, up 9% year over year, and about $3.5 billion above what Wall Street was looking for. Earnings per share came in at 45 cents, down 8% year over year, but 10 cents higher than expected. Like GM, Ford saw some strong performance in trucks and SUVs. Its F-Series is on track to be America's best-selling truck for 49 consecutive years. There's a record for you. How about this? The Bronco, which my daughter has, and they're really cool, had another
After the trade, you know what I mean?
30% market share.
We work out.
Best third quarter performance in 2 decades.
Sometimes the workout might
last
an hour. Sometimes it might be 2. Calisthenics, push-ups, dumbbells. You know what I mean? And then in the background, the teacher, in my kung fu movie voice, Jim Cramer. You know what I'm saying? This is my
previously they were talking about $2 billion.
After trading day therapeutic relaxation mode. You know, listening to market news, seeing what the teacher is saying about the market, about, you know, the Magnificent Seven.
That said, a lot of this strength is because quarters were much better than feared, as opposed to just blow out, all right? But Wall Street had a lot of worries for both Ford and GM. And it turned out things weren't that bad, and that's okay when you have to low price earnings multiples like we have here. More importantly, I think both stocks can keep running. Even if these moves, GM sells for 7 times this year's earnings estimate, 6 times next year's earnings estimate. Come on. North of 12 estimate, but only
I don't always listen to music when I work out.
Both stocks look very cheap, and if the Fed keeps cutting interest rates, lowering the cost of auto loans, these stocks should keep running. I think Ford CEO Jim Farley is in the catbird seat. He's taking that expectation big time. He's got a really hot lineup where I expect maybe multiple upside surprises. And now it matters that it's a hot lineup, even if they don't have a solution to the Novelis fire problem yet. That said, if the labor market keeps deteriorating, well, that's going to make it tough, obviously. And you still need to watch tariffs here, too. The domestic automakers have caught some brakes on the tariff front recently. But we know that the president's trade policy can change on a dime, right? But look, let's understand the bottom line here. Ford and GM are doing much, much better than we thought. And as long as the Fed keeps cutting rates, I think these stocks continue to run. GM, in my home state, New Jersey, GM.
Hey, the Messiah of money. How you doing this
afternoon? He called him the Messiah of money. That's what he called the teacher.
You made me, I'm sitting here, I just finished my steak dinner.
54. Still making records. Still practicing kung fu. Still working out. 54 years old, born December 29th, 1970. It's never too late to change your life. It's never too late to go back to school. It's never too late to go get your high school diploma. It's never too late to learn how to read. It's never too late to learn technology so that you can be able to apply artificial intelligence. It's never too late to learn how to take so much, every one of your paychecks, and invest it into the stock market and buy stocks low and sell high.
I don't want you to chop sirloin when I was growing up. I said, Mom,
this is what I do. I live and breathe it. And I try to stay alive so I can enjoy it in my 50s, because I wasted a lot of time gang banging in the streets and selling drugs, things that get you dead or in jail. And I'm trying to save our youth.
Okay, is there a turnaround in sight in the healthcare sector? That'd be a shocker, huh? And close viewers know that I've coined this year as the year of magical investing.
Shout out everybody in the live. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. When I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving away $1,000 of my own money. 10 people will receive $100. They will be randomly selected by someone. I'm gonna choose to randomly select 10 people so they don't know anybody that I know. So subscribe, like, subscribe, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so when I'm live, this is what I do after my trading day. I got the 40s, I got the 20s, the 35s, and the other ones is my other dumbbells at my mom's house.
match power with precision. Reach new heights. CME Group, where risk meets opportunity.
Shout out to everybody in the live.
The trailblazers, the visionaries, the future builders, equipped with the best tools and connected to the latest tech. We expand the horizon of possibilities. In Singapore, dreamers become doers and disruptors. The world is our arena of imagination and innovation. This is our home ground.
I wish I wasn't afraid to smile.
I wish I could get implants.
Shout out to everybody in the live. Santorial Hector.
Another quick fix.
That was a quick 30. I think I did 25. I don't know if I did 25 the first time. But I'm 54 years old though, so I know some 20-year-olds can't do 30 push-ups straight.
And a lifetime warranty on premium
Yeah, I mean,
matches. Our smiles are built for life. Schedule your free consultation today.
this is what I do after I trade the market. You know what I'm talking about? In my apartment. This is what I do after I trade the market. I see 13 people in the live. Man, give me some likes and subscribe to the channel so you can have an opportunity to possibly be one of the people that win $100. I'm giving away $1,000 of my own money. 10 people will receive $100 when this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, which according to YouTube, from what they told me, will enable me to monetize the channel and also to share in ad profit sharing. Yes. So, I mean, and it's a real channel. This is like a reality YouTube channel about my quest to build $1 million stock portfolio at the market. And according to what I'm learning from studying traders that are six-figure traders, meaning they made $1 million out the market, or they made $100,000 or more. Well, you know, six-figure and up. Put it like that. I've been studying traders that make six figures and beyond. And from what I've learned from my research of this industry and studying traders that started just like I did and ended up being six-figure and $1 million traders, they did not progress as rapidly. Not one of them progressed as rapidly as I did in investing and trading. And for somebody that's only been doing this a year and 3 months to date. I've been in trading for a year and 3 months to date. My sinuses, excuse me, y'all. Let me get my son, give me some tissue. My sinuses.
Track record, especially this year on the show. Holy cow. A month ago, when a lot of people wanted to give up on the bull, what did she tell us to do? Stick with it, insisting that the bull still had legs. Look at that. What a phenomenal call out was. And you know what? Inskeep's still bullish. She thinks this market's got room to run. Why? Okay. First, I want you to take a look at the weekly chart of the S&P 500. As Inskeep sees it, the S&P's been in a long-term secular bull market, and it is intact, okay? She likes to look at the 13-week.
Look, teacher be teaching.
13-week, okay. 26-week and the 40-week. Those are great averages. She thinks they represent 1, 2, and 3 quarters, respectively. True. Remember, the quarter is still the most basic unit of time in the business world. Is what we look at. Right now, these 3 moving averages are all sloping upwards and acting as floors of support underneath the S&P, which tells Inskeep that the index is in a bullish trading cycle. As long as the S&P remains above its 13-week moving average, so then you take a look at the red, then you see where this is, and you see it's above it, okay? Well, that's at 6546.
13-week moving average.
That's down more than 300 points from here. She thinks we're still in good shape.
26
stay up here. Now,
moving averages. Moving averages, what was the high and what was the low of the stock in that duration of time? So 20-day moving average, what was the highest price that the stock got? What was the lowest price in 10 days? 10-day moving average, 20-day moving average. What was the highest price? What was the lowest price during those 20 days? 50-day moving average, and so forth and so on. That's what a moving average is. When a stock goes above is moving average, it's on an uptrend. If it goes below its moving average, it's on a downtrend. Depending on, study technical analysis if you are going to trade.
She's also watching the RSI.
Investing is a little bit different. You just buy low and just hold till the stock goes up. And when the stock goes down, don't panic. Buy more. Never panic sell. Never panic sell your stock. Discipline. Get out of your poor mentality. If you just started investing, please do not sell your stocks every time they go down $2 or $3, because you'll never have any money, because this market is volatile and it may remain volatile due to the advent of social media and streaming and podcasting and information being spread so rapidly without being able to be validated as true or false.
I want you to take a look at the weekly chart of the S&P equal weight, okay? This is the S&P 500, except every single stock counts.
67.
Regular S&P, which is weighed by market capitalization.
What's up, 67? What's 67 mean? That's some type of code? Bro said, say 67. What's up, bro?
Make up less than 1.5% of the index. Basically, like to watch
67.
Because it gives you a better sense of the real economy as opposed to the data center economy that I keep talking about. And right now, the S&P equal weight's doing pretty darn well. Inskeep points out that the previous ceiling resistance has become the new floor of support, 7612. Again, just like we had that green line before, this is the crucial level, all right? This is where the index made a higher high in November of last year. The regular S&P 500 blew through its November highs in June. The S&P equal weight caught up in mid-August. As long as the S&P equal weight remains above this level, Inskeep says the rally can keep broadening. And that's what this chart really measures, breadth. Next, let's take a look at a down and out sector. Let's look at healthcare. All right. Specifically, the weekly chart of the Healthcare Select Spider SPDR, the XLV is the stock symbol. The last 12 months have been pretty brutal for healthcare, but Inskeep thinks this group has finally found its footing and might be due for a breakout to the upside. Why? All right, for starters, the 13-week, 26-week, and 40-week moving averages, remember those that I just showed you before, they are sloping upwards, okay?
If he says it's going to go to the upside, that means he expects the price to go up. This is my teacher. This is my self-selected mentor. Shout out Jim Cramer. I don't own the rights to this material. Shout out CNBC. They own the rights to this material.
Bollinger Band. Okay, there's your upper Bollinger Band right here. And that tells Inskeep that the trend remains strong. On top of that, the 13-week moving average recently crossed above.
I said 67. Please make sure that you like, subscribe to the channel, share the broadcast, tell everybody to come and subscribe to Stock Market Savage. And go download my albums featuring artists from New York to California on Apple Music, on Tidal, on Spotify, on Amazon, on all music platforms. Santorio Hector. Make sure that everybody in the broadcast tells everybody to go download my records. Go download my records. Go download my records. Santorio Hector. Go download the records on all music platforms. Santorio Hector, Cleveland record producer, cannabis grower, and breeder. Go download my records. We got a track with the game called Russian Roulette. That's me and my son, Lotto. Go check out the records on all music platforms. Santorio Hector.
On fire like an ace, don't gang. Was another life. These boys bang. Oh boy, Leroy couldn't even do it better. Back to the back, anywhere, however. In the trap, on the corner, college like I read. You getting money in the ticket to the street. You to the street will take your life if you slip. Let her eye wide open, get your money gone, run it up. No attention to the devil, pay to the G's. Never ever do this to you like running up. If I ever let the homies catch you slipping, they gon' eat food. If you still feel right like a don't do. Blood money, flip tracks, flip packs. We can plan trips like BMS, BM money, get the money, there's none left. Blood money,
Go download the albums on Apple Music, Spotify. That's the new drop. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a drug dealer, man. To sell a lot of drugs. Every drug that existed. If it existed, I sold it. I did my time. I didn't drop my flag. I'm still a blood. I changed my life. I live a legitimate life. My G homies, they know what I'm into. My YGs know I live a legitimate life. That's the way that I can benefit the set, by being legit. Period. You know what I'm talking about? And have the other brothers that want to be legitimate. My peppers and grow peppers and whatnot. It's cool in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm in a suburb of Cleveland, Ohio, a very, very wealthy suburb, Richmond Heights, Ohio, which is a suburb of Cleveland. You know, up in the highlands, up at the top of the mountain, at the top of the reservations, the Euclid Creek Reservation. You know what I mean? It's the pool down there and the workout facility and the pool. You know what I mean? I ain't living, you know what I'm saying, for a single man, you know what I'm saying, who lives alone. You know what I'm talking about. When my daughters, I got 2 bathrooms. My house, excuse my house, y'all. My bathrooms is clean on the spur of the moment. I popped in my bathrooms on the spur of the moment. They clean. I ain't prepped for this. Oh man, shit. Clean. Don't worry. You like, we don't see no toilet tissue. Oh, it's right here, baby. I was coming to put the new roll. And you see my toilet tissue holder is there. Yeah. You know what I mean? My walk-in closet. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? This is my bedroom. This is my bedroom. This is my other bathroom. It got weed in it. It's legal to grow in Ohio, so I hope I don't get my channel struck down or flagged. So, because this is a financial news channel, I just was showing my second bathroom. But it's legal to grow cannabis in Ohio, and we can legally grow 6 plants. It started out as 12. So, those was in there in the dark because I give them 2 days of darkness. I have my own cannabis company, my own exotic strain of cannabis, and I also breed strains. So on that note, you would have to hit me in the DM, you know what I mean, on IG or something like that if you wanted to get seeds of my strains. And anybody that may grow that's in the finance world, and it's legal to grow in your state. Seeds are legal. It is legal to ship cannabis seeds through U.S. mail. So shipping seeds from my genetics company is not a crime. We make music. But this is my financial commentary and opinion channel. About financial opinion and financial commentary on what I, as a self-taught investor with my own self-selected mentors, my interpretation of what I believe is going on in the market. And if you go back to my videos from last week, I did say that, in my opinion, from what I was reading from the Fibonacci, that the market would end Friday up and that this week we would go higher. And that's exactly what happened. So we will be giving we will have a $1,000 giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. And I will have someone randomly select 10 people and they will get a $100 gift from me personally. Santorio Hector. Go download the records, check out the records on all music platforms, check out the videos, give me your opinion, your feedback, whether it's good or bad. Hey bro, that music was trash. Go check out all of the different projects. It's not all me. I'm like the Cleveland Master P. I put artists out. So my projects, my albums feature artists from California, from Texas, from different places, from different tribes and different nations, from the streets. And I believe that we should work together to elevate the people and make America truly great. Really, if it's never been, it should be. And one of the ways to make America great is to for Americans that are striving and seeking to do better, to try to encourage other people to 360 their life and do the same thing. Aspire to greatness. Leave some type of family legacy and some type of name, something that I don't, other than okay, so you become a famous musician and then you get murdered. And then the dialogue is that you got murdered because you were a savage and you were in the streets murdering and killing people. And this is the story of our young entertainers / music entrepreneurs. They, because I was adopted and raised by, I had a different life because my father was a white man who was connected to the Jewish Syndicate, which is the Jewish Mafia and the Cleveland Mafia family before its dissolution, before the family came to non-existence, and I myself being a Giovanni De Honor, which is a mafia associate. I was born in 1970. I'm 54 years old. My father used to tell me every day I wasn't going to live to see 18. When my father died, he was 47. God rest his soul. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm still here. And he trained me so that during my movements and times in the street, he was so worried about me. But don't you know, if you feel like that I'm not going to live to see 18, you made me the savage that I am. And so I'm good. I'm going to be good. And the law had my back. And that's no offense to my Christian brothers and sisters. Yes, I said Allah. That just simply means God in Arabic. The God. It's only one God. I don't believe in different gods. You know what I mean? That's something that we're not really going to get into on this channel. I believe that those who live a righteous life, and we know what a righteous life is and what righteous people do, shall have no fear of the hellfire. So this channel is about financial literacy and people elevating themselves in life and people learning how to invest, taking some of every paycheck, going out and doing extra things to get more money to invest into the market, because it'll be the best thing that you ever did and it will change your life. And you will be able to live a better life. And then you will also be able to provide for yourself and your children and your loved one or your significant other or twin flame or whatever you might want to call it, if you so choose to do so, extras and benefits to them as being the spouse of someone who has become efficient in investing if you are called to be a trader, that's going to call you. But every American should be an investor, and every American should be invested. And every naturalized citizen that didn't start off originally as an American that is now an American should be invested in markets, foreign and domestic. And that's how you will change your life and the lives of your family. I believe this. I heard it being spoken into existence by the men who look like me, who are melanated, even whether they're my African American brothers, whether they're my East Indian brothers, my Caucasian brothers, people who are involved in this industry of money, finance, and investing, and financial literacy and competency, because it's what will change your life. And education. Please go back to school, get your GED. I wouldn't care how old you are. Learn how to read, bro. You have to. You will not be able to survive and feed your children. And I'm going to tell y'all something about artificial intelligence, because I utilize it and I use it for my business. So now, it will cut out a lot of things, but artificial intelligence is not developed. At least ChatGPT, and they have advanced, and I pay for it. So I have the advanced level because I pay for it. I'm not talking about the free ChatGPT. I pay for a monthly fee for my ChatGPT for the advanced version. And you still have to feed it instructions. So if I can have it create a picture. Now I don't have to per se pay a graphic artist to generate an album cover for me. But do I really want to be the one? Because I can give artificial intelligence the instructions that I want for it to use the picture, upload the physical picture, like which is my picture, and tell artificial intelligence to give it specific instructions to use this picture, my real picture of me that I uploaded, and to transpose it into this image with this is what I want the background to look like, and this, and sometimes it'll do it and sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll create a recreation of the image of you that you uploaded, and then it looks all like, you should see some of the recreations of my physical actual pictures where they got me look like I'm 67 years old on my YouTube channel. But I took this picture and uploaded a real picture of me standing in the kitchen like this. They're gonna take this picture, I'm like I'm 80, man. Like ain't nobody on that shit with ChatGPT. Like, man, what I be flipping on ChatGPT like I might excuse me, cause please don't take your boss at all times. Don't allow your boss to offend you. And I do have to learn and discipline myself on how I respond to people who work with me and who I work with when they get something wrong. I've just been realizing just how I talk to ChatGPT. Like, damn, you don't know how to follow instructions well. Like, I told you to do it this way. Why you keep just doing what you want to do? Like, these are the conversations. My fault, y'all. Now I'm talking to y'all upside down. I'm going to have to end a live because I really need to charge my battery. I appreciate y'all popping in, man. This is my aftermarket flow, you feel me? I appreciate everybody popping in. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, I hope y'all stick with me and go download my albums. I own my rights to my music like Nip did. You know what I'm saying? And me and the artists, you know what I'm saying? We striving. The music is different. I'm teaching myself how to record in my home studio. You know what I'm talking about? My trading room is the engineering room and whatnot. So bear with me, because a lot of my new drops I recorded in my home studio. So we gonna get better. We gonna get better, but and see what type of response that we get to it, good or bad, because I'm not afraid of what I'm doing. And I hope people would come back to listening to the lyrics. Please listen, because you should listen to the lyrics of what you consuming. When you be consuming something that's destroying your spirit, really, that foolishness, it's time for it to stop. That's all I'm saying. As a mature record producer, if you young and you immature, that's your past. You're young and immature. As a mature record producer, whether you're a hip hop artist, I produce all type of records. You can give me a folk artist, and if he can sing, I'm gonna put out a folk album. I just released my first rock artist, Liminal Dern, Trial by Fire. That's the name of his song. But I'm getting ready to get off of here, jump in the shower. You know what I'm saying? After I do a couple more sets and do some meditation, some Tai Chi, and get ready for Market Mondays with the guys from Earn Your Leisure. Pop in the Market Mondays tonight. Ian, Rashad, and Troy from Earn Your Leisure. Earn Your Leisure University. You can go learn how to trade options contracts, and you can learn a lot. You know what I'm talking about? Troy might have some certifications as an investment advisor, or Rashad, one of them, actually was an investment advisor. So, see, when you don't know what you don't know, or you talk what you don't know, that means that if he is that, he can legitimately give investment advice, just like I'm going to be able to do when I finish and take my test and pass my certified financial planner cert. Registering for school right now with Boston University for the correspondence course. Shout out Boston University and Elizabeth, my intake counselor. And so, matter of fact, I got to get off of here and finish registering for school for fall. It's about to start. And so I'm on a whole new journey in the world of finance, and I'm already an investor and a trader. And according to what the industry is telling me, I'm successful. And according to what ChatGPT said about my Iron Vice stock options trading strategy, there are major investment firms that would pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for the strategy that I developed. So I'm just utilizing it to print money out the market. Follow the channel, man. I'm on a mission to build $1 million portfolio right before everybody's eyes. And all praises to the Creator for allowing me to have a mother and a father that educated us, schooled us, told us, my father was a Giovanni de Anor. He was connected, but the mafia ruled everything in the 70s. You was connected to him some type of way, one way or another, or they were getting paid off of you one way or another. But that time is long gone. But I myself got sent for by Sicilians, so I have no reason to lie, and my story is the whole truth and nothing but that. I 360 my life, did a 360 turn my life around. I did not drop my flag. I changed my life. I went to prison. I served my time for trafficking and weapons possession, and I changed my life. And I'm here, a successful trader and investor, and I want to share my story so people know that you can 360 your life, change your life. And in 2019, I was living in my room at my mother's house. My girl kicked me out to my mother's house, packed all my shit and said, "I'm taking you to your mom's house." I said, "Oh, never again." And I'll never move in with a woman again. I'll always have my own shit. Period. Please. So, go check out the records on all music platforms. Santorio Hector. You heard me? Tap in. Get your workout on. Stay fit. Stay healthy. Meditate. And treat people right. You'll experience success. You hear me?